The only way I can be beat is if you cheat. If you cheat. If you play fair and square, I'm going to win. I mean...
Hey, what up, y'all? Welcome back. It's Barb City where it's litty. Let's get right into it. But before we do, don't forget to fill my comments with hashtag BCG, money bags, or unicorns for good vibes. Our first topic is going to be on Glorilla. As you guys know, she just did a collaboration, and in her verse, she did shoot her shot at Dennies. Well, it looks like he did end up responding because he said, ain't no way Glorilla was talking to him because he is not ugly. So let me pull up those lyrics. Okay, this is what Glorilla said. I can get D anytime I want. Baby, that ish ain't nothing. Topic of all these ends discussions, but ain't nobody effing me. Like my ends tall and grimy and mixed with a little bit of ugly. And then she said, Duke Dennis, what's up with you? Well, this is what Duke Dennis had to say.
Those two lines are separate though, right? Don't like the two lines is separate. Like you weren't talking about me. It wasn't talking about me. I think it was just like it was like uh-huhs in between. It was uh-huhs in between. So like it was just like it was two different balls and like two different people. Like I don't know who she was talking about.
Now, it is hard to understand and explain at the same time because it doesn't make sense, but I understood what Glorilla was saying. Like, if you know, then you know when you say, I like my men a little ugly, right? But I do feel like that was a little weird and a little awkward for her to shoot her shot in that way. But let me know what you guys feel, and let's move forward into Young Miami. So, Young Miami was celebrating because she just purchased herself a vehicle, and it was a Ferrari, right? And for some reason, her happiness did upset the internet, and people were basically saying that Young Miami was pretending to be happy. So, of course, I have an opinion on that. But first, check out the clip.
Yeah, look, I'm finally picking up my car. So, to see Brownlee, thank you. Yeah, we outside tonight. Taboo and Playa, meet me there. Yeah. You see it.
Don't forget to take a picture of you with this.
Yeah, what that mean?
Embroidered Porsche Ferrari with Italian flag.
Thank you.
For me, Italiano, born and raised.
Thank you. All right, thank you.
Now, although Young Miami is not one of my favorite people, I am definitely happy for her. I'm happy to see this because at the end of the day, this is definitely something that I wish for my future, not necessarily a Ferrari, but my dream car. But anyways, you guys, people started posting things like this. Pretending to be happy has to be the most draining thing ever. Faking her happiness makes me sad for her, to be honest. And another person said, people think because someone buys material things and has a little money, they're happy. Half these people are not even putting the higher power first, just bragging on the material ish. But, anyways, so let me be very clear, right? We all know that money cannot buy happiness, okay? It may be a band-aid to some things, but it definitely cannot buy happiness. But at the end of the day, was Young Miami happy when she purchased her Ferrari? I'm pretty sure that she was happy, just because she might have been upset or going through it the day before. Whatever you guys are assuming, she could still be happy the very next day. Like, I don't know where you guys' minds are going with this, but at the end of the day, congratulations to Young Miami. And let's move forward, you guys, into Chloe Bailey. Unfortunately, it looks like she is being sued right now. I want to go over the lawsuit just really quick, but there is something else that I want to get into, that I want to bring to you guys' attention and possibly get you guys' opinions on. But first, like I said, this is what's being said. Chloe Bailey and Columbia Records accused of exploiting songwriters' contributions in lawsuit. Now, as far as I know, Parkwood Entertainment is also being listed, and this is what's being said. Melvin Forrest Moore is suing the R&B singer Parkwood Entertainment and Columbia Records for copyright infringement, fraudulent misrepresentation, and more. Chloe Bailey is being accused of not paying a songwriter slash producer, Melvin Moore, professionally known as Forrest, for his contributions across her album Trouble in Paradise. The lawsuit, filed February 20th and independently viewed by Variety, Moore accuses Bailey and her labels, Columbia Records and Parkwood Entertainment, of deceptive business practices, including withholding payment for his work on 3 songs that appear on Bailey's 2024 project, Favorite, Same Lingerie, and Might As Well. Moore also said he did not receive proper professional writing credit, and he was not compensated for his significant contributions. The lawsuit includes multiple mentions of ways in which Bailey and the label promoted the music without Moore's credits on the songs. A separate cease and desist letter was issued by Moore's representatives. The songwriter states he will not be granting any rights to the label or Bailey for the songs, nor will he be granting a first-use mechanical license for his work. The letter demands a payment of $10,000, as well as immediately ceasing from any and all further unauthorized uses until both parties reach an agreement. So it's unfortunate that she's going through this early into her career. I don't know if it's true or false, but at the end of the day, I do hope that she learns from it. And speaking of learning, that brings me into my topic, okay? People have always said that Beyonce seems to be holding Chloe and Halle back. And my response to that is Beyonce is simply their mentor and nothing more, you guys. She doesn't have to do anything but try and guide them, right? But Rock Nation is only management for Megan Thee Stallion. But y'all see the push he's given her, right? So they could definitely be doing more for Halle and Chloe, in my opinion. But you guys, most importantly, let's say that Beyonce has in fact been mentoring Chloe Bailey, because I find it very interesting that Chloe Bailey is being sued for something that Beyonce has always been known for. Beyonce is literally known for not giving people their credit when she puts out her projects, okay? She has been doing this since the beginning of her career. So it makes me ask, right? Is she actually mentoring them? Is this something that Beyonce told Chloe to do? And if so, you guys, do you guys feel like, she told her to do this because it worked for her entire career? Or do you guys feel like she is trying to steer Chloe and Halle wrong, like the general public truly believes? Let me know in the comments and let's move forward. Let's get into this narrative that the blogs and Bachiana's fans are trying to run with. And to be honest, I feel like Bachiana is possibly enjoying it behind the scenes. As you guys know, Tasha K's bankruptcy case was confirmed. And because of that, she no longer has to pay Batsy B almost $4 million and instead only has to pay her closer to $1 million, right? Now, again, that is because her bankruptcy was confirmed. But of course, the blogs and Bachiana's fans are going to try to paint Bachiana as a girl's girl like they always do. And so they are running false narratives saying that the reason why this is happening is because Botsy B withdrew her complaint. Now, let's be very clear. If you put a complaint in, you have to withdraw it as well, right? But anyways, you guys, if you look at this post right here, it is from one of the blogs, and all of the blogs were pretty much posting things like this. It says, breaking, Tasha K bankruptcy case seems to be coming to an end through a proposed plan. Will only owe Botsy B $1,178,312 versus the original $3,911,680 after Bachiana withdrew her complaint. So, you guys, that is a false narrative. That is a lie. And of course, people were in the comments like, oh, Bachiana has such a big heart. She didn't deserve this. She's such a girl's girl. Anyway, Tasha K posted and said, after 2 gruesomely long years, we did it. She said, bankruptcy confirmed, right? So you guys see right there, Tasha K even cleared the air. Like, this does not have anything to do with Bachiana being a girl's girl. My bankruptcy was simply confirmed. Like, they are always lying. Anyways, you guys, let's move forward and add some razzle dazzle onto this video. We are going to be talking about Nicki Minaj and Bachiana. Unfortunately, we are still going to be talking about a dud. But you guys know that Botsy B was called out recently for yet again copying Nicki Minaj, trying to get the blogs talking about her, trying to basically get in Nicki's algorithm, right? Well, when she did that, it sparked a whole nother conversation that I want to get into. Here is a little backstory in case you guys do need it. Nicki Minaj was on live. She was minding her business. She was talking to the Barbs. And while doing so, she was sporting her natural hair like you guys can see in these screenshots. Nicki Minaj went live a couple of times wearing her natural hair. Her hairstylist and friend, Arrogant Tay, even posted to his Instagram story and said, did my baby's natural hair no wig? So it's a vibe, right? Well, shortly after, and I do mean shortly after, Botsy B's sister, Hennessy Carolina, posted this to her Instagram story of Bachiana getting her natural hair done, right? And of course, as you can imagine, Bachiana then shared it to her Instagram story, making it even weirder, and then even went as far as to make this video that you guys see in this screenshot of her with her natural hair. So at first, people started calling her out about copying Nicki Minaj, and they were saying things like, she saw Nicki with her natural hair and acted fast. The girls move on mother's timing. Didn't Nicki post natural hair today? It's getting creepy. So before we move forward, I want to say, this is how Bachiana came in the industry. If Bachiana even wants to breathe in the industry, she's going to have to find a way to attach herself to Nicki Minaj to get into Nicki Minaj's algorithm. We are not surprised. Now, with that, someone ended up commenting and said, this is a Afro-Latina, whether y'all like it or not. And I want to get into some of the comments before I give my opinion. The first person said the Afro-Latina in question with photos of Bachiana's parents who are clearly not black, right? Another person said she can be Afro all she wants. She's not Black American. Bruno Mars has the same hair type and he's not a bit black. Y'all need to learn that hair type don't define race. This is a Dominican woman with thick hair. There's Jewish people with the similar hair like this too, but they're clearly not black. So, you guys already know, right? I just did a video about this the other day where I posted Bachiana admitting that she is not black. Not just that, but she disassociates herself with being black, okay? So if people want to go back and forth and continue to sit back and argue with you about her being black, especially other black people, let them have it, right? Because at the end of the day, at this point, I feel like they know the truth and they just want something to argue about. Because if a person comes out and says they're not black, why are you sitting up here arguing with someone about that person being black or not when the horse said themselves that they are not black? Now, another thing that I want to point out is the N-word don't mean nothing to me. The definition is an ignorant person, which I am not, right? And I do know a lot of you that are watching this video right now, if you get called that word at school, at the grocery store, wherever the case may be, you are going to flash. You are going to make a big deal about it. So I want to know, why does Bachiana get a pass? Why is she able to say this? Is it because she's not in your face? Would you act differently if she was in your face? Like, what is that? Anyway, let me know what you guys feel about all these mother effing topics. Thank you for enjoying my mother effing blooper rolls. Remember, when in doubt, pull your mother effing blunt out. And until next time, I love you guys so much. Thanks.